Hello Gemini. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level currently, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So for this reading, I will be channeling only my higher self. This is the majority of the reading. Only in the end do I actually channel the angels, Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So I don't associate with any spirit, positive or negative, when I'm doing these readings. Very nice, Gemini. These are nice cards. So keep in mind, these are feelings and emotions that this other person is going through. You could have been in a relationship with this person in the past. Maybe you're in a relationship still with them. This could also be a situationship. Okay. Now, because of the intensity of these cards, yeah, very intense. Some of you might actually be going through this yourself as well, or yourselves, or themselves. Some of you may be going through this. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Oh boy, oh boy. There's a lot of obsession here because of certain things that have happened in the past. Somebody can't stop thinking about a certain situation that occurred. First card's the strongest. We have here opening, followed by sensuality. Then we have love, illusion, synthesis, betrayal, fear, cycles, and under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have awakening. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Gemini, I want to open up to you. So many things have happened between us, and I have kept to myself, emotionally detached, not opening up to you, not talking to you about what's really going on inside of my heart, inside of my mind. For me, you are somebody who is very, very sexy, very sensual, very beautiful and good looking. I admire you. You have so much charm, so much talent and charisma that it's hard not to lust after you. As time has gone by, I've realized that there's something about you that makes me feel as though all I have for you is unconditional love. There's nothing less than that. This is pure love, true love. This is love that lasts forever. It is sacred. And I don't know where this comes from. It's just there. It just exists. But I've been hiding. I put on a false mask. I put on this illusion as though nothing really exists, as though you can't see it. There have been certain things that have happened in our lives, and I feel a bit shameful, embarrassed. There's certain things I just don't want to talk about, because I know what I did was wrong. A long time ago, there was some peace and harmony in our connection together. But now there's a lack of peace and harmony. So many things have happened where there is this understanding this desire to have this openness, but that didn't happen. Instead, I closed off. I kept quiet. And yes, I understand you may feel betrayed. The betrayal that you feel, it's as though you never knew me at all, as if I was a stranger. And I did what I did in such an unexpected manner. You never really saw what was coming. And now I'm afraid. After I've betrayed you, now I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what might happen, of what the future will hold. I don't really know how to handle this. I feel paranoid. There's fear. Once upon a time, I used to be very confident, and I used to have a lot of feelings of being proud, a lot of self-esteem. But now I have insecurities. Because of what I did, I no longer feel confident. You see, I'm afraid of you now. I hide from you. I'm embarrassed, and I don't know what to do. I'm intimidated by you. And that is why I don't really reach out. Because of what I did. I don't know how to reach out and how to talk to you about the situation. That's why I keep my distance, because I am afraid. I'm nervous. I get anxiety. Sometimes even panic attacks. There's certain things that have happened between us that we should have talked about, but I never did. And now all I can do is sit and think over and over and over again. An endless cycle. All I'm doing is obsessing over this entire situation and what happened. I'm not moving beyond that. Is that healthy? No. Because I'm starting to obsess over all of the things that happened between us and where this connection is now. Overall, I have realized and seen that I really didn't see things through your perspective before. I never really knew what life was like, seeing things through your eyes, being and stepping in your shoes. I understand now what I have put you through. And that is the main reason that I'm very nervous and I can't really reach out to you, and that's why I hide behind a false mask, behind a veil. Even though a strong part of me wants to open up to you. All right. Gemini. That's a very difficult situation. You have somebody here that does love you. They're in love with you. But so much has happened between you that it's like they feel too embarrassed. They feel too shy to reach out to you now. It happens. If you see some of my videos on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, you'll see that this is a reoccurring theme with the masculine energy. Sometimes they just don't know what to say, and it's very difficult for them because it's not a part of their nature to do so. It's not their fault. That's just the way they're built, the majority of them. If they have more feminine energy inside of themselves, then they are able to speak up and have that type of nurturing quality, but not everybody does. So everybody is different, and this person, for sure, is having these feelings of knowing that they have this sense of betrayal they put into this connection, the sense of betrayal. They're hiding from it, and they're also afraid of it now. They're afraid of what might happen if they were to communicate with you, either You might snap at them, you might reject them, they may lose you altogether, and they don't want to lose you because they love you. They want to just be extra, extra careful if and when they reach out to you. They will be walking on eggshells, whereas before maybe you were. But now it appears that they will be walking on eggshells. Sorry, there's some noise here. Give me a moment. All right. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot to see what might have happened right in the beginning or in the middle of this relationship that kind of brought things downhill. Why did things start to break down? Wisdom. So this is the reverse. Gemini, I'll be reading the reverse here. Then you have the King of Arrows. So this will show me what it is that's caused some of the main problems. So at least two of them here. We have Wisdom and we have the King of Arrows. All right. Let's search for Wisdom because it is not in alphabetical order. All right, here you go. Found it. So once upon a time, this person seemed to, and maybe they were, very knowledgeable. They were educated when it comes to matters of the heart. But when reality started hitting, they realized that they were not as wise as they thought that they were. This is using wisdom to transform a difficult situation for the better, but they were not able to. They were unable to do so. There was an unwillingness to learn, and there was a sense of superficiality. We also have here, intimidated by the intelligence or education of the other person. Okay. You remember how you had the nervousness, the fear card. That also talks about intimidation and fear and nervousness. It could be that you, Gemini, either are more qualified than this person professionally. Maybe you're just making more money, or maybe you're just wiser than this person. It could be that you're older than this person too. But whatever it is, there's definitely a situation here where this person feels intimidated that you are more wise and they are not as wise. They're also feeling limited by the lack of knowledge and understanding that they have when it comes to relationships. You see, the thing is, you are in a different mindset when it comes to the relationship. And this individual thinks differently as well. So both of you are on different pages when it comes to, what exactly you think the end goal is. Their thought processes are different and yours are different. Here we also have the King of Arrows. With the King of Arrows, this talks about how this person, you remember in the beginning I talked about emotional detachment? Well, that's exactly what this card talks about. This individual started to place too much trust on the intellect. They were being too critical, and they were being emotionally detached. So because this person didn't have a lot of wisdom, they decided to detach themselves from the topic that they didn't have any knowledge about. Like myself, I'm very artistic, but I'm terrible at math. So do I try to challenge myself with math? In all honesty, I do not. Because I feel like I don't have that wisdom. So I don't challenge. I don't go into that field. I don't go into that area. It's almost similar with this person that they feel that they don't know a lot about relationships, plural. They don't know a lot about you. And they feel that they were just acting and they were being very superficial. And so what they started to do is, because of the lack of wisdom and knowledge that they had, Gemini, this person started to pretend and behave as if they were just a cold person. They were detached. They were thinking very critically, very logically, rationally, practically, realistically. And it was too much for them to become like that. They were not the type of person that's going to be extremely emotional, or that's going to be taking those type of steps to become somebody who's in a long-term relationship. So a lack of wisdom and a lack of can-do attitude kind of is a problem here. And I mean, it's not that I'm terrible at math. You know, I'm talking about like high, like university style math. That's what I'm talking about. Basic stuff, obviously, I know. But I just, everybody has a talent, right? So this person feels like they have a lack of wisdom when it comes to relationships. And so they're, instead of trying to get into the connection, they're pulling away. And they try to, like, they act as if they're cold and distant. And that's not good, because that doesn't create a lot of feelings of warmth in the connection. Let's have a look at any actions, plans, intentions that this person may have towards you. Okay. I don't read reverse here. That's why I read reverse earlier. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Wands. Page of Swords, yeah. Person's totally intimidated by you. My goodness. You see, Gemini, it might not have seemed like that before, but you actually kind of scare this person. You actually intimidate them with your high level of intelligence and smarts and wit and wisdom. So you do have two aces here, Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Here with the Ace of Swords, this person definitely is cold, but they definitely are thinking in a very practical kind of way. In the coming future, or in the coming days, this could be the near future. There's no timeline. I'm not able to actually predict timelines. I don't feel that they're ever accurate enough for me. But at some point down the road, this person is going to have this intention that they want to know the truth about certain things. They want to cut to the heart of the matter, and they want to talk about what truly is happening in this connection. They want to talk about truth. If some of you have been in a work environment with this person, either now or in the past, there is a whole lot of love here. Somebody here has fallen in love with you, this individual. If some of you have not been in that type of an environment where you are associated to this person directly or indirectly, then this individual merely just wants to start to manifest and construct a relationship with you. And they do know that there are other people that might cause problems. Here we also have the Queen of Wands. This individual definitely finds you to be extremely good looking, extremely sexy, very beautiful, and very spiritual in a way as well. So yes, this individual does find you to be irresistible, and so they are highly attracted to you. They're not really going anywhere. We also have here the Page of Swords. Now, what's interesting with this particular card is that it does talk about an ambition and an idea that this person has where they want to reach out to you and to see what it is that you're up to. They want to talk to you, but there is a hell of a lot of hesitation here. Because this is a Page of Swords, for me, it indicates this person has lost their confidence and they are
staring at you from a distance. They are observing you when you don't even realize that they are. They might be looking at your online profile, if you have an online profile. They might be just asking your friends, family, relatives, people like that, what is my Gemini up to these days? Why are they doing this? Because they are intimidated. Remember, you had the fear card. They don't have the courage or the guts to actually talk to you directly right now because they're afraid. They're afraid of rejection. They're afraid of the anger that you might have towards them. And for this reason, they stay away and they look at you from a distance. They admire you. They love you. But they don't have the courage. They don't have the strength to be that person right now because they know that they've hurt you. You also have here the Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands, this does talk about absolute passion. This person wants a second chance with you and they want a passionate beginning with you. So they definitely want passion and love. That is their true intention. They want to be with you intimately, passionately, long-term. However, they really feel that they have screwed things up. They really messed things up. That's how they feel. Now, do I see this person taking any action? I really don't. Right now, I just see them having a lot of intention. But after these cards, something good will come because these are very positive cards. This person has already made the intention and they probably are making plans now. It's like with the Page of Swords, it's like they're on a reconnaissance mission. This is reconnaissance. They're looking at you from a distance, but you have no clue. You have no idea that they're still into you. All right. Now, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this relationship. These messages are going to be from Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Just going to do a quick prayer. Okay, we have your reconsider, followed by a timeline within the next few weeks, could be the next few months as well. Then you have unlikely. If you believe. Then you have wait. Get more information. And you have opportunity. Followed by ask your angels. All right. So Gemini, in this connection, something has happened where you don't have the full picture. You don't have the full story of either what this person is going through right now, or their history, or this relationship, or you don't understand what type of a relationship you're in. There's a lack of information. You need to gain that information, and eventually you probably will be able to have more information in your life regarding this. But it'll come to you when most likely you're not going to expect it. It's usually at a time when you are not even searching for it. However, in this case, I do encourage you to go and have a look at resources online, books, things regarding relationships, things regarding struggles, talk to people, talk to friends. Because the only reason this card came up, get more information, is because you have a lack of information in your life regarding this particular situation. They're also telling you that when you get this information, you will be able to reconsider whatever type of choice you are going to make. You have a choice, remember that. The choice you are going to make is either yes or no. So reconsider what you are going to say, what you are going to do when it comes to this relationship. within the next few weeks, something may change, or the next few months. The difference here is that it's unlikely going to be something that you had expected. So the point here is expect the unexpected. They are saying here, if you believe, then yes, things will be able to work out for you positively. You just have to wait. There is going to be a waiting period involved here, and you will eventually receive some type of opportunity. Also, they would like you to communicate with them. Here, the way I do it, it's a hierarchy, and it's a process of going through others in order to get to them and get permission. So the proper way of doing it, because the angels actually work for celestial beings that we know as God and a variety of other names. But the way I do it is I pray to Jesus. From Jesus I get to his Father, Jehovah. In my mind's eye, he has other names. And from there you can call upon archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. They need your permission to help you, and they also need permission from God. So you can literally just ask in your heart, just say, in your mind, just say that I would like you, God, to please give permission to the angels to come and help me. Eventually, that's how you will be able to receive intuitive messages and information, and they will create circumstances. Certain events will happen where you will be able to understand more about the situation, and it'll give you enough knowledge where you will be able to reconsider whatever type of action or words that you were going to say. But this happens only because you are investing that time, energy, and effort as well. And, asking your angels, you just have to ask them like once. You don't have to repeat yourself. They know what it is. As long as you have that faith, as long as you believe, right? If you believe. I've noticed that it works. It does work. And it can work with any being or any entity, actually. But it's best to deal with the light, because we are beings of light. And so the karmic, there's no karmic kind of repercussions that way. So it's always best to deal with positive energy rather than negative. All right, Gemini, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys again. For those of you that may feel that you have certain types of relationship issues, and for those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio, and I have quite a few videos now. From my point of view, there's quite a bit on that channel that may be able to help you gain more clarity in the type of situation and relationship that you're in. So do check that out as well. All right, you all take care and stay safe. Bye now.